John? You good?
Good. I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Wonderful. Wonderful. How much do you miss Tom Brady? Your twice a year battles with Tom Brady?
I don't. I don't.
Not at all.
No, I don't. I wish I could play him though again because I haven't beat him. I haven't beat him. So yeah, that's something that's bothering me. You know, but it is what it is. But hopefully, yeah. But I don't
I
miss him in the division though.
I hear you. That said, how much has the game plan now changed defensively from your previous 3 years in facing a guy like Cam Newton?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a different task. He brings a different skill set to the game. So, but then Brady, he was in the system for 20 years, so they had pretty much a check in the play for everything. The it was a big old playbook for him. It was 20 years worth of just honing in and adjustments and all type of stuff. So with Cam coming in his first year, I don't think that playbook is as big. So I think that kind of limits, the things that they're doing or all the stuff that we had to prepare for. With years past with Brady, we just come in and it was a lot that was put on our plate because Tom Brady, every defense we was in is he already knew what to do. He already knew where to go with the ball and stuff like that. So it's definitely a different challenge now. Cam coming in with a lot of play action boot, getting out of the pocket, running the ball too. So we're gonna have to stay in, hone in on our keys this week and just read it and do all our jobs and believe in the scheme that we're calling. So.
And just lastly from me is how much do you get some advice from guys like Mario Addison and Josh Norman and Sean McDermott who've seen Cam up close?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Coach McDermott, he's always in our meetings and stuff like that. And Leonard works with us, Leonard Johnson and Mario. So we pretty much know they've been telling us all week. So it's going to be on us as the players to go in and apply those things into a real game situation.
Thanks a lot, Trey. Have a good game.
It. Yep.
Patriots, John Scott.
What's up, John?
A week ago, you had mentioned that the defense was in search of their identity. You guys at least looked like the unit we've seen in the past in the second half against the Jets. Do you think you found the identity, and if so, what is it?
I hope so. And taking the ball away, John. That taking the ball away, I think that would be our best bet. Because if we give our offense extra possessions, those guys are so explosive, and they're going to put up points. So I feel like our best bet is to try our best to take the ball away each and every possession that we're on the field. And I think that if we continue to do that, take the ball away and win the turnover margin, I think that we'll be in every game. So no matter what.
In the transition here, I'm doing something on the growth of Jerry Hughes as a leader. And I was curious if you had a memory of your first encounter of Gary.
My first year, Camp St. John Fisher, and I believe it was just a heated exchange on the field. And yeah, every word that came out of his mouth was a curse word. Picture this though, John, I was the youngest one on the field. This is my rookie year, the first camp, like prior to the first couple of days or the first day we were in pads, and every word came out of his mouth was a cuss word. He cursed everybody out on the field. And I'm pretty sure you guys was there and you saw it because the media was there. All the fans was there. And so he cussed it. I was like, man, I don't ever want to get in that guy's way. I'm the youngest one. Then I was starting at that point. I was the youngest one on the defense. I was already scared of Kyle and Zoe. But then when he came out and had it was different. At St. John Fisher, he cussed everybody out. They kicked him out of practice, and he was on the sideline by himself, and he was still cursing everybody out. And he's came a long way, and I thought he was crazy then. And I heard Cal say, "Well, there goes Gary." So, yeah, he definitely has an alter ego, but the best teammate, give you the shirt off his back, nicest guy, man. And yeah, we're fortunate enough to have him. But each and every week, this against the Jets, Gary came out in the second half too. So, yeah.
How have you seen him harness Gary away from the plays and the incidents that turn negative and harness it into a positive role now to where he's a captain on this team?
Man, you could just tell, he was always a guy. each and every day on the field, on the grass. He's gonna give you everything he has. He's gonna run to the ball, the ball 70 yards down the field. He's retracing it. He's running down. He's the first guy down, chasing guys down too. So it was always, you knew what you was gonna get with him on the field. But he wasn't really speaking out as much because we had guys like Kyle and Zoe and guys like that, E Wood, Richie. We had those guys, so he didn't really have to. But now as he as Kyle retired, Zoe retired, and those guys are gone along, he had to be that guy. He had, because everybody's young. Tremaine, he's a captain, but he's just still in his third year. Jerry's in his 11th, 12th year. So, and he's been doing it at a high level each and every year, and then doing it for Buffalo. So, he's a guy that if he wasn't speaking out, he's a guy that guys were going to look at to try to see what is he doing to continue to be productive at this age and in these years and doing the things he do. And you can tell, you turn on the tape, Gary Hughes is probably the first guy you see pop off. So, yeah.
Thanks, Trey.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Okay, Trey, thanks for doing this. I've got a news question and a football question for you. First of all, a story came out yesterday about a couple is challenging your house purchase. What do you know about that or have to say about that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna comment. I ain't no comment on that one.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yesterday or last week, you had a sack, or you shared in a sack on a blitz, which is kind of rare for you. I think you had helped a sack along against the Raiders too. I mean, you don't get many chances to blitz because you're not in the slot usually. Just do you try to lobby to get more chances? And do you is it easier if the team is playing tighter splits from the receivers?
I mean, we in most of our calls and stuff that we throw in, it's always a chance for the corner to come. But Mike and Jordan, they want all the sacks, and they don't want to go out there and cover guys, so they always send themselves instead of the corners. But I'm just joking. But they do. I mean, I always sometimes want to take the pressure off myself, covering a guy one-on-one each and every play. I want to go and kind of blitz the quarterback too, but I'm not getting those type of opportunities all the time. So
is sometimes it a pre-snap call as opposed to that was the way it was called from the sidelines?
Yeah, it could. We got so many tools in our defense. We've been in it so much, so it's always a tool for the corner to go. It's just depending on how the safety is feeling, what's the formation and things like that. So it's a lot of things that go into it. Right. So I wish every time that a blitz is called that it's in a favor for the corner to go, but that's definitely not always the case for me.
Thank you.
Hey Trey, how are you?
How you doing, Maddie?
Doing good. Hey, the NFL announced that like 90% of players are registered to vote. I know the Bills, it's about 90% too, with players and coaches registered to vote. I think you're one of those. So just what in your mind is the importance of being able to vote?
Oh, this is my first time doing it, so it's definitely something that I'm prideful about and that I don't take lightly. So I'm definitely happy that I was able to do it and that we was able to do it in the locker room and get registered some quick. So I'll be heading over in the next few days. I'll be going to vote. So I'm excited about it, and it's something that I'll never forget. So I'm definitely excited about it, and I'm happy that I was able to do it and be able to do it in a timely manner too. So.
One quick follow-up. It's your first time voting, so why now? And I guess what do you think is in the power of being able to vote, being able to be someone who can be the change they want to see in this world?
Well, yeah, I don't think that I really, took the time to think about all the things that I could affect by doing it. Now that I have kids and me knowing the world that I want them to see growing up and being raised in, and I have a say in it. I have a say. My vote count and it matters. And I feel like, if I would go out and be responsible and go vote and do the things I need to do, I can't complain about the stuff that I feel like my kids need to see when they're growing if I'm not going out and taking the initiative to try to bring about change. So I think that that's something that I brought upon myself to be a better example as far as that. So I think that with me going out and vote, that's exhibiting in that.
That's awesome. I know Trey J and the little ones are proud of you.
Oh yeah. But they don't want me to leave the house though. So that's the thing.
I love it. Thanks, Trey.
All right. Thank you, Maddie.